Hey, this is Sam Rucker. I'm here at Praise Radio, here with my friend Doc Christian. We just did an interview for that he's going to air in his Praise radio stations or on the Praise radio stations, and it's just a pleasure to be here. I want to thank Praise Radio for your support and for playing my music. Really appreciate you. God is good. God bless you.
What's up, everybody? I've got the one and only Sam Rucker in the studio. Sam Rucker. He sounds like he could be a wrestler, Sam Rucker, But you put out some beautiful music. Most of you know, just in the spirit of people like Ben Tankard and others, Alan and Alan, other great musicians. Sam Rucker has a song that we've been playing called "Tell You Something," and you've heard it over and over again on Praise. Good vibe to the music. He is out now with new music, so man, we want to officially welcome you to Praise.
Thank you very much, Doc. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, now I understand you are actually not just a musician now, but you are in ministry now. You're a minister.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. So one of the things about this album, new album is called Redemption, and one of the things is that there's just been like a 180 change in my whole life,
right?
Since the last album, and that absolutely is one of the just amazing things that God has done. Is
now you weren't a bad guy before. I mean, you were a nice guy before, man. But I mean, I guess something clicked in you. You're in ministry now.
Yeah.
Now your music is not the kind of music one would think, quote unquote, a minister, or I mean, this is jazz, man. I consider it jazz, but music is music. The 150th Psalm says, "Let everything that hath breath praise ye the Lord." Praise Him on the cymbals, the organs, the drum. So right. I mean, I love what you're doing. Do you have those moments where people don't understand your music? Like, yo, are you like a jazz artist or what?
I certainly had those moments in the past, especially when I was like on the last album. I had a couple R&B covers.
Yeah.
And but with this album, I really went back to my heart, which is serving the Lord. And so everything on this album is original. It comes from my heart, and it comes from the place of spiritual inspiration. So with this one, I kind of just took a stance.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna do the music that I know has come from God.
Right.
And and people are really accepting of it. And it's God's gonna make it do what it do.
Yeah, man. I got now. What is the track on here that you want us to really push? That's you.
It's True Love.
True
I
Love.
think, yeah, True Love. It features Miss Jocelyn Best on vocals.
Oh, she's good.
That's
okay.
right. Yeah, she's phenomenal.
All right. So True Love. Now the full project. You've got about 11 tracks on here. Down on the Inside, True Love, Overcomer, Nothing's Too Hard, Redemption, Forever Forgiven, Follow Me, I Am With You, Throwback, and Please Child. And I see Favor Productions. That's your company.
That's right. That's correct.
Okay. Awesome, man. Well, look, we celebrate you and congratulate you on what you're doing. Sam Rucker, everybody, doing some good music. He's given us some free download cards that we want to give away to those of you who can go to the site, get some free downloads, y'all. I want to ask you about the title track, Redemption. And then there's another track on here that people are talking about, but just talk to us a little bit about the makeup of that, how it came to be, and how we got here.
Absolutely, Doc. So Redemption is all about going through tough times in your life, maybe taking some losses, things not working out the way you were hoping that they would work, and it really seeming like you're just on the bottom. But what it's about is keeping the faith and believing that God is faithful to redeem everything that you've lost. And that's exactly what happened with my life. God has redeemed everything that I lost, everything that I've been through, the waiting, the pushing, the trying, the losses with relationships and financial losses and all of that. It's just a time now where God is really just redeeming and restoring, which is what He does, And so that's really what it's about.
It almost seems like you've been peeking in my file. That sounds like my life. And I'm like, whoa, what is that? Who told him? But that's the way music is,
That's
man.
right. That's right.
And one of the things I like about the type of music you do, This music can reach anybody, no matter where you are.
That's right. That's right.
You're not a traditional, I'm a go to church person.
That's right.
Okay, you happen to be listening to the radio, maybe downloading music, boom, this tune pack pulls up. And whether you have vocals on it or it's just your instrument,
Yep.
it's still, there's a message,
Yeah.
there's a feeling there.
There's
you know?
a spirit behind
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You
man.
know, it's a spirit behind it, and it's going to touch you
Yeah.
in the right place, you know.
I want to ask, the project, by the way, folks, is titled Redemption from Sam Rucker. I want to ask you about a track on here, man, that kind of caught my eye. Please, Child. And, just looking at the title, I thought, is this about a child or parenting or whatever? But I know you got something for me. Please, Child.
So, Please Child is, it's God talking to his children, all of us who are his children, not really child, but
Yeah.
us grown adults being children of God. And what he's saying to his people is, please exercise your faith. You know, it's time for you to receive what I have for you if you just exercise your faith. And so it's really God, pleading with us to, hey, listen, it's just believe, keep the faith and believe and receive what God has for you. It's time right now.
Awesome. I like it. I love your logo down here, too. I like that. And I like Favor because that looks like a lifesaver.
Yeah.
And I eat them a lot. I give the kids all these gummy lifesavers. So that's pretty cool. Real nice artwork here.
Thank you.
The project looks really good, too, man.
I got a great graphic artist.
Yeah.
A guy named Dale
And
Collins.
now, since we've started Praise, a lot of work has gone into making this the premier gospel stop in town. We're on 5 stations. That was somebody calling from the Eastern Shore, listening to one of our AM stations. We're pushing the FMs. You got a lot of people who listen to us on AM who can't get the FMs, such as the Eastern Shore.
Right.
I mean, who would think he'd be listening over on the Eastern Shore?
Right.
But you can get like 1270 out on the Eastern Shore.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of people listening. We are doing a lot of things, but we're kind of different. We're kind of doing some different things on the air. And this show is one of them. We said, hey man, let's do it. Let's do it. We wanted to we're interviewing musicians about, yo man, what kind of bass guitar rig you play? All that kind of stuff. We're trying to make this gospel station not just playing music and preachers, on the radio, but sort of like when you tune in, like you can really relate. If you're a musician, if you're a pastor, you listen, you're not overwhelmed with every Tom, Dick, and Harry who can preach, giving you a word. We do play 95% music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we've worked really hard to kind of make this really be a good station.
Yeah.
Quality wise, we're trying to step it up. So it's coming. It's coming. We're real proud of what we've done so far. We got a lot more work to do. We plan to be hosting the Jazz Festival next year. We couldn't do it this year. It was just a little too late. But they're giving us stage privileges next year. That's going to be big.
That's
because,
awesome.
going back some years ago when I hosted it, I think I was one of the first gospel guys who did it. I remember being one of the first gospel guys who hosted the Funk Fest when ODU opened up the TED Center.
Yeah.
They had a big old school show there. Millie Jackson, the OJs, Emotions, the gospel dude. I was the host.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, how did you get that gig? It doesn't even add up. You know what I mean? But again, favor.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Again, congratulations. Talk a little bit about sort of running your own company with this, putting out your own music and making sure it gets where it needs to go.
Well, as you know, Doc, I've been doing this for quite a few years. And back in the day, it was very challenging for independent labels to be able to actually get music into the hands of the people. Back when we relied on stores and CDs and physical media, we had to sell out the trunk.
Right.
But nowadays with the internet, it's kind of leveled the playing field as far as distribution goes. So, now if you're able to to handle the marketing and promotion and understand the business side, you know, being able to get the music to people, it's a level playing field for all companies because it's the internet. Everybody's listening digitally. You know, the music is on iTunes, it's downloads, it's streams. And so that major, what used to be a blocker for independent labels is no longer a blocker. So now it's just a matter of connecting with the right people who can promote and market, and being willing really to just invest in yourself and then trust God to do what he does.
I have to ask you a musician's question right now because the last time I saw you gig, man, you had a couple of beautiful instruments. I don't know much about horn. I'm a key man myself, but can you tell everybody what you're playing, or because it looks like you had some custom work done on these things, man.
Oh man. So I play cannonball horns and I play P. Marriott horns. But I have played probably all of the best. I've been fortunate to have like really a lot of the best horns out there, from the Selmers and the Yamahas. I've been able to play those horns, and right now, you know, I'm just landed on the Cannonballs and on the P. Marriott brand horns.
It's funny. A lot of people think, oh man, it doesn't matter what kind of instrument you have. You know, it's like, as long as you can play. And I'm like, no, you know, you need to know how to play. But I think the quality of the instrument adds a lot.
It adds. However, I give you this analogy. It's like golf clubs.
Yeah.
You know, if you give me Tiger Woods golf clubs, I'm still going to be horrible. Okay?
Okay.
However, Tiger Woods with Tiger Woods golf clubs is really good.
Yeah.
And the clubs make a difference to him. But for me, you know, probably not so much.
That's really funny to me because now I'm not sure if what I said even makes sense. So, Sam Rucker, everybody, bringing it to the light. He's truly in the ministry. Sam Rucker, everybody, man, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Doc. I appreciate it.
All right.
Hey, it's me, Sam Rucker. I'm here with my friend, Doc Christian. And
I'm Doc Christian, and I just produced this wonderful project. No, I'm just kidding. I wish, because it's about to blow up.
We'll get you on the next one.
Redemption, Sam Rucker, man. This thing is nice. Nice photography on here, too, man. Sam, good to have you doing it, man.
Thanks,
Keep
Doc.
up.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.